This is Mont Ventoux, one of the hardest climbs in Europe. Today I'm attempting all 21 kilometers of it. Can I actually make it to the top? The morning started early, mainly to avoid the heat of the day and cars and traffic that head up the mountain. The usual prep went into the morning of a hearty breakfast and some last minute checks on the weather up the mountain. It's going to be a real hot one today, so if you're doing this in July or August, certainly I would recommend sun creaming up. And then it was on to some last minute checks that I carried out on the bike and made sure I had all my fluid to get me up the climb. Right, so we're out on the route, and the first part of this is to get to Bédouin. I think that's how you pronounce it. And that's really where the main climb starts. And this is I'm about 9 miles out, so I've got a nice warm up really. Although it's slightly uphill to there, but not too bad a gradient. So let's get there and let the fun begin. But you can see Ventoux in the distance. I don't know if you'll see it on this. It is lovely and cool at this time of the morning, hence me setting off early. And I've packed a little saddle bag on the bike. I don't know if you've noticed that when I showed you some footage. There we are. And that's just got an extra layer or two. Now, weather at the top looks alright, it looks clear, it looks quite warm, but I think the descent will be chilly. So Ventoux has been on the list for some time to get up as a bucket list ride, and I'm finally getting the chance to do it. And it's been about a year in the planning this, because our house in France isn't close. We're in the south, in the Provence region, and our house is about eight hours still from here. But yeah, today's ride, I'm going from Bédouin, which is the hardest route, of course, why not? And it's about 21k the climb. I don't know how many switchbacks or what, but yeah, it's probably averages about 8.5% gradient wise. And today I'm going to pay it some respect. I'm going to ease myself up it. I'm not looking to set any records or anything like that, not that I could, but yeah, somewhere probably in the region of about 1 hour and 45 to climb this thing, I would imagine. But we will see. Let's put it on. Okay, here we go. The gates of Ventoux, here we come. So just heading through the town of Bédouin, and this is where a lot of people stay to start Ventoux. Already there's traffic. And I'm hoping there's not too many cars going this early. And here we go, guys. Le Mont Ventoux. 22 kilometers. And I guess that means officially the climb has started. Yep, the hill or the road is only up from now.
Something in my mind makes me think that ain't nobody perfect. Something in my mind makes me think that ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody perfect.
Right, so we've entered the forest section now, and you notice the difference in elevation. It ramps up. I would say we're probably at around, well, what does the Garmin say? Garmin reckons 7%, but that's going to vary now, I think. Right, it's hard to cycle and film, but it's worth it. Okay, I found a bit of a rhythm. I'm swamped by flies. But according to Garmin, we're coming out the hardest section. The red bits on the graph, a little bit left to go, and then it should ease up just a touch. But yeah, it's hard work, real hard work, especially that section back there. I don't know if you can see how steep this is. It's a pretty steep bit, and I imagine the descent is going to be exhilarating, although I'm not coming this way, but either way off this mountain. Oh my god, I don't know if you can see the flies around me. Ah, come on. Okay, we're at 1,000 feet, which I think that makes it more or less halfway, because it's 1900 this climb, so we're about halfway now. Crazy to think I've ridden nearly an hour and 50 minutes and I've done 17 miles. Crazy. I'm not sure how much longer, probably another 5 on a climb, I'd say. I think we're about 7 miles in. But yeah, it's a tough one, definitely. But am I enjoying it? Yeah, I think so. At times I think, ooh, yeah, this is a bit peaky, but yeah, this is what life's about, experiences. Taking on these challenges. Here we are doing one. Suffering away. Okay, I've just stopped just to swap over my water bottles because this one too hard to get out with the pack, so I've had to fill the water in the other one, and I don't know if you can see them, but covered. There are so many flies, but it's all good. Right, I've just seen a sign for the summit, 4 kilometers, no, 7 kilometers, sorry, 4 miles odd. So, right, let's crack on. Done. Right, I think we've faffed about enough at the top of the mountain. Bought some souvenirs, as you do, some crap souvenirs, but you know. Right, it's time to get off, I think, time to descend. I'm just considering whether I put a layer on or not. I think I'm going to go with that, and if I need to, I will stop and put something on. Right, let's get off this mountain. I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to film because it's going to be fast. And I didn't bring the attachment for the bike for the GoPro, but we'll try and capture some.
Something in my mind makes me think that ain't nobody perfect. Something in my mind makes me think that ain't nobody perfect.
Ridiculously fast, just slightly scary.
Cause I don't want nobody change me now. Cause I like to be myself. If you're not agree, you can walk.
We've done it, guys. We are nearly home. Ventoux conquered. What a ride. Well, I am absolutely pooped, but what a day, what a ride. If you're going to ever think about doing this, it's not an easy climb. It's a tough day out. You do require some level of fitness, I think. It's always quite annoying when you see electric bikes going up the mountain and passing you quite easily, but hey ho. Toughest section, I think, was I think there was two. The trees section was certainly tough at one point, but then I think when you're quite open near the top and you're nearly there and you're kind of so close, then that last bit is quite hard as well. But yeah, what a great ride. I should have, if I did it again, I didn't fuel well enough really, and I'm not the fittest at the moment, certainly. And I could have taken some salts today, or some sodium, because I've lost loads. And yeah, I didn't take any with me here to south of France. So yeah, underfueled. So make sure you do that. I had enough water. I bought some more water at the top. But what a great day, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you're thinking of doing it, I recommend it. It is a brutal climb, but what a day out. Hope you've enjoyed this one. And I'll see you all very soon.